Hey guys, this is going to be a fox hawk haircut. You guys can see how it looks now, and you're going to see how easy this haircut is to do. Some of you guys didn't believe me that it could be done in this short of a time frame. Watch this. Guys, I'm going to start, you can see how that side is, you can see this side looks the same. I'm going to start with an open view. I'm going to come and just kick this out. Look, I'm not necessarily pushing on it too hard like that. That's how you develop a line. So for me, I'm just kind of raking it, is what they call it. So I'm just going like this. I like to get the bulk out of the way before I start my actual haircut. So see, like, here's, so you can see how that starts to, and then I'm going to show you the keys to the car. Now I'm going to show you the keys to the car. So you saw those that I used. I'm just going to grab these. Any outliners work. It doesn't matter what it is. And I'm just going to come right over here. Create a little round rainbow effect right there. Then I'm going to come right in. And I'm going to zero that rainbow effect out. So far, it's pretty easy. If you guys look, this is the fox hawk haircut. If you guys get confused, just rewind the video, and I'll just show you quickly, step by step, on this side how to do that. Look, another trick to the trade is this. Start giving you guys secrets and everything. Look, so look, I did that. My next trick to the trade is I turned in like this. I put this in a certain area to where this comes down. It stops right here where the eyebrow is. That's another trick to where to line it. The eyebrow ends here, comes right here, flips right around, rainbows down. I turn him this way. I take my hand here, I come directly to that same point on the other side, and I make the same exact shape on this side. What happens when you guys make similar shapes from one side to another? It starts to create patterns emerge. So it's like that's what's happening here. The pattern is emerging. So as I make one shape on one side, this is another trick that I bust a shape here. I bust a shape here. I do the exact same thing on both sides. Comes out perfect. Guys, forget what they taught you in barber school. That's what they taught you over there is why they're still over there. It was, this is the artistry right here.
Yeah, that's why you're here making the money, right?
Exactly. Oh, you heard it right there. Minley even busted out. That's how it is, guys. It's, you make what you want to make, and if you want to kill it, you kill it. And guys, when I'm making this shadow, as I'm kicking out right to a certain wavelength, and then I'm coming there because I know that I'm gonna put a guard to kick the rest of it out. So just keep that in mind. Don't really worry about the bottom so much. Worry about that top part of where you're kicking that rainbow effect out again. And look, you see no hard lines. And watch, I'm gonna show you how that becomes important. Now I'm gonna go all the way down with this. And look, that's just to bust that line out. kicking this one out the same exact way, inching it up. Look at that, guys, how that's starting to come out. Look, if you want to have an effect here, you simply take your corner and just, at the very end, you add every little tiny detail makes to a bigger picture. So I'm just saying, like, when I have this one like this, and I go all the way across here, sure, I could just stop and then kick it out. It's going to look fire, but I say, wait, and I look at this, and I take my clippers and I angle them, and I just kick out little areas that, can call for, improvement. And I take it to an expert level. I take it to the highest level that the haircut could be, because we charge the highest price that it could be. So haircut needs to match the price for sure. And so look at this, guys, like that's that. And watch, I'll show you how to reach the rest of this just like this. And this guard right here is a half. You can use a one closed if you want. This is a half open. And look, guys, see how I just kick it right into, with this, consistency is key. Everything is about consistency when it comes to barbering. You gotta be there, you gotta be there for the clients, you're always there. And look, your shapes are consistent. You see how that comes out like that. I need to look at it for a second so I can see it. And, oh yeah, now I can. It's already fire. Look, I'll let you guys. And then the second one, I'm not going to be. And at the very end of this, I'll be hitting it lightly with just a little bit of a blade, just so it's super, super clean form. And you can see how that is. Look at this side, guys. This side over here used to look like that. I'm still not done with this side. And so now, I was going to do clipper over comb, but I think I'm just going to take a 2 and then soften it with a 1.5. I just feel like doing it differently. And then maybe I'll add some clipper and comb in there anyway. And see, guys, that's the 2 that just softens it up. I don't even need the 1.5. I'll really just go into a long one and use the corner and hey guys, just making a blend. Using those corners, making a blend anywhere. I can blend anything, anywhere, anytime. It's nothing to me. Guys, I'm just coming through the clipper over comb, just perfecting this into that. I'm just doing little tiny perfections. That's why everything here is custom. You never stop with the details. See how I added all that detail? Even when I shave it at the bottom here, it's going to be a whole mission of detail. Like that's what sets this apart from everything else. So if you guys do this, then I'm not separated from you guys anymore. And so watch, let me just start knocking this other side. You guys saw how I did that side. Now I'm going to rock in this side the same way. I'm just gonna do it quicker, guys, because I don't have you there. And see how I just did it quick? You know, I didn't tell you a fib or anything. Just do that shit quick. It's like it was nothing to me. It's like, my God. That's where it's like, Jesus, good mother of Satan. Sorry, guys, I couldn't help myself. It was like, God damn. That's where it's like, Jesus. Shout out Mizutani for the fucking 100,000th time. It's like fucking. It's like, where's that sponsorship? People even coming in the shop asking about where that shit is. It's alright, guys. We'll just we'll keep knocking on the door until it happens. But this is dedicated. You know, we'll knock on the door till it happens, and if it doesn't happen, I'll have one of my beautiful engineers here engineer me a pair of shoes, and we'll have someone in Japan hand make them as well. How's everything going with you?
Oh yeah, everything's great. Yeah. I'm actually about to go to Seattle tomorrow.
Nice.
So I'm just getting a quick haircut by you.
So,
Be fresh out there.
have all those barbers in Seattle turning in their graves. It's like, oh, he didn't get a haircut from us. It was
Right.
like, step your game up. It was like, God damn.
Yeah, for real.
So step that shit up.
Yeah, because I remember last time I came in, people come in for the balloon fiesta just to get a haircut from you too.
Yeah, it's been nuts.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for doing that. Everyone that, especially mainly though, because you've been here for a while. So
Oh yeah, every month.
Loyal supporter. Everything. Well then, what? Okay, so just even to put myself on blast and even ask you, what would keep you coming back?
Oh, it's like you always treat me really well, and the haircuts are fast and great, and so I've gone to other barbers before where I would be in the chair for like an hour and a half and it wouldn't look nearly as good.
Because you pick really elite haircuts. I'm just gonna tell you the truth, because you're number one, you have really good hair. Number two, you pick really good haircuts that are high end. So these guys get a little bit paranoid working with you. I could probably assume that it isn't that they're, and then they're going, you know, it's just taking them so long that they're trying to, you know, some of the clients that are ultra high end are a tiny bit intimidating when you haven't done it for too long, because then you're like, oh fuck, I know, I want to make it perfect for them, and they aren't. That's another thing, guys. Just it's your art, freestyle it. Look, who's gonna sit with you is gonna sit with you. It doesn't matter.
Right.
And who doesn't sit with you, you know, who won't sit with you.
Well, yeah, it's like a combination of like your skill and techniques, and you know the good like clippers and stuff that you have too. Like,
Nice. Yeah, I think that matters a lot too.
combination, yeah.
Because it's like, damn, it just feels gratifying to know that he uses $1,000 shoes under her hood. And
Exactly.
the clippers are elite. It's almost like if there was some girl that cut hair and she, or a guy, or whoever it is, and she isn't quite like the best, but she's actually good, and she has really good tools though, I'll probably sit there.
Yeah,
Just saying, like, the tools are important to me too.
for sure.
Because then it shows that, oh wow, she spends money on her shit. I've heard barbers back in the day would be like, oh, hey, Holmes, I only spent $30 on my shears, and I'm able to, it's like, yeah, it's like you're doing a $15 fucking haircut.
Right.
Fucking, gotta do 100,000 of those a month to match, you know, it's fucking, so pick up a different pair of shears. Show them how to crank that back in here. Let's see how that's show them this back here goes. And I'm gonna have both of these sides just slipping like nothing. Watch, you'll see that'll be at the end of it. Where I just have to get this on the board and then. Because typically it's kind of nice because you don't see the mirror until it's all done. But it's alright. You've been here long enough to where.
It's a process for sure.
Yeah, there is a little process to it. And this isn't really what I'm cutting the guard with because I'm doing different lengths, guys. So it's don't think, oh yeah, he's using a 2 and carving into it. I'm just freestyling it because that's just what I do. That's only one way of doing it. You guys can get to a clipper over tone, however you. Look, when you do the fox hawk, what's important is everything is based around a measurement. This is at the bottom of his eyebrow. The next measurement for the fox hawk will be this area right here. Will just come down into a triangle. You'll meet it with that area. That's how easy that is. Don't overcomplicate it. And look where that goes, guys. It goes right there. And you're not, it's this will. See, guys, and I'll typically take him and the next one goes right here. Now let me just see for 2 seconds so I can. Let's do it. See, guys, and I use my mirror back here. That's why I got away from you guys for just a split second, because my mirror back here tells me, when it's exactly straight or when it's not. And it's exactly straight. However, when I was facing you guys, it was not. I'm going to show you one more super elite important part. I'll do it with the same pair of clippers. That way you guys don't think I'm using 100,000 different clippers. So now I've done all of that. Easiest way to get to gratification. Now you notice you want to have it ultra bursted and super cool the way you see some of these haircuts coming out. I'm going to show you how to do that just with the corners. And it just comes, you can see that's already beautiful, but I could come in and just lightly give it my own personal touch now. So I could just come in and tinker with that. And now I want to add my own personal touch to this cut. Don't want it to be 100% cookie cut from what I made up anyway. This isn't from anyone else, but now turn it into your own masterpiece. And this is where the job gets fun. Guys, you're able to do this. This is and see how that is, and that just tinkers right through. I'm gonna look at that in the mirror so I can see it too. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Let's see, this one's already tinkering through just perfect now. Guys, clipper over comb just to adjust everything just perfectly. And wait, and so again, what's happening in Seattle?
Oh, I'm just visiting my sister before she gets really busy with school. And my mom's never been out there, so I'm traveling with her.
Cool.
Yeah. It should be a fun short trip. I'm only out there for 4 days, so.
Shout out to Minley's mom,
Yeah.
without a doubt. I hope she has a great trip with you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Guys, if you can't already tell, I'm a perfectionist, so it has to be perfect. Like Mizutani shears to finish off. See how that came together?
Oh
now?
yeah,
So-
so good.
Yeah, but your hair is also done. You're saying. Yeah, guys, I want to shout that out too. A lot of the hair that I do, you'll see it come out and be. They have really good hair too. And so it's like 99% of them that are fucking perfect hair. Guys, taking the straight blade, clearing the perimeter. If you're not using the straight blade, you're not a barber. But here's the other thing. I'm bridging the gap between traditional barbering and salon culture. Where is it that you can go that you have a barber that uses a straight blade, but he's also this good with the shears? That's where it's. And see, guys, I just added that little bit of razor in right there just because of that. All right, guys, he's ready for the trip now. I guarantee it. And so watch, let's show him real quick, and then I want to take you guys on a tour of it.
Oh yeah, perfect.
See how
Exactly how I
that
wanted
is?
it. Looks so good. Thank
Sick.
you.
Hell yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate it. And then watch, guys, like you guys can look quickly see a spin through of his gut. That's the foxhawk. And he always has elite visions, and watch will wipe his face off real nice. And oh, now he's stuck on there. Let's see. Oh, right. And now look in the mirror standing up, just so you can kind of see it over there.
Glasses on?